Hello and welcome to Pivotal People. Today we're going to be speaking to Bernie Suresparan. Bernie is the Executive Chairman at We Care Group. Hello Bernie, it's really good to see you, and I know Fulcrum have been involved in your services in the past, so we now know a little bit about what you do, but tell me a little bit about what you're doing now.
Okay, so maybe a bit of history.
Thank you.
So we started 18 years ago and with one home, and I was brand new to care industry, so I needed to learn what goes on in the care home, virtually everyone's job, so that I have a better understanding of what they do. Once we had that, then we started to invest more in the care homes. We now have grown to 36 care homes. We started, so the We Care Group was the original company. Then we started Summit Care Group, which was last year. Summit Care will be concentrating on high-end quality assets, whilst We Care Group will be carrying on with its turnaround operations. We now employ about 1,811 people, and our turnover is in excess of 100 million.
Yeah, fantastic. So quite a quick growth. And actually, coming into the industry without background in the industry and doing that was a massive achievement. And I'm sure your staff and your team will appreciate that.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I spent 24 years working for British Petroleum.
Oh, right.
Managing many people.
Yeah.
So leadership and the business focus has always been there. It's just I wanted to understand the care industry.
Of course.
So that's what it took a while.
Yeah.
The proof is in the pudding. We are rated one of the highest by our people in Glassdoor and Indeed. They are at 4.1 and 4.2,
Well done.
which is one of the highest that you would get in a care home group. And they also give me 90% approval rating.
Fantastic.
So I must be doing something right.
You must be, absolutely. Okay, so just like to go back to the beginning and find out how you got to where you are. And this is what I believe the people that work for you and the people that know you will want to know that background. And I think it really helps to know about the person that's paying your wages, really.
Yeah.
Tell me about your childhood. Go back to the beginning.
Well, I originate from Sri Lanka, and I came to this country at the age of 17, many years ago. My first job in this country was pumping petrol on the forecourt.
Really?
So many people won't even know there was an attended service operation. That is how I started. And that is while I was studying to be an accountant.
Oh, right.
So when I finished my accountancy, I was fortunate to join BP and then spent 24 years working for them. And 11 of which I worked abroad in different countries. I was predominantly their troubleshooter, business re-engineering, whichever the word that you use. So I will go into problematic countries and then I will turn them around, and then either we continue to run it or we sell it at the best price and we move on.
I can see the transferable skills there. I can see now why you're taking on the turnaround homes.
So coming back here was because my children were growing older. So I needed to give them a stable environment. So I came back to UK and I said, if I can make BP so much money, why can't I do it for myself? So hence care.
Absolutely. Fantastic. So going back to your childhood in Sri Lanka, that to me sounds quite idyllic. Beaches and lovely weather and no London rain and it sounds absolutely beautiful.
If I would have traveled more than 100 countries, both with BP working and on holidays, I would say no country beats Sri Lanka. It is still the most beautiful country in the world. Oh. But it was unfortunate, there was a war. Okay. So we all having to move out.
Yeah.
The country is coming back to some sort of normality, and it'll take some while.
What about your parents? What did they do?
My parents were in Sri Lanka most of their life. They joined us in the 1980s, and they both passed away now.
Yeah.
So my dad had a very good job. in Sri Lanka. So, but I don't think they really wanted to come to this country. But because of the war, they didn't have a choice.
Of course. How interesting. Okay, so going a little bit further forward now. So you started with one care home. When you started with that care home, you remember the first time you walked into it, I assume, and saw what a care home is. And actually, it probably was one that needed turning around as well. So what was your feelings about that when you first?
It was completely the opposite.
Okay.
I wanted to have a care home that is operated with the highest quality rating and with the longest standing manager, so that I can learn from the manager.
Oh, brilliant! Of course.
Right? So that I probably would have paid a premium to buy it.
Yeah.
But the premium was to learn, right? To learn how a care home should be operated.
Brilliant.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's how you will learn. You always learn from a good guru.
Yeah.
You know, she's been around a long time.
Absolutely.
And she taught me everything.
Fantastic. So that's a brilliant idea. So you go in and buy your first, which is a high quality, great compliance, fantastic manager, long-standing manager, and then that teaches you how to take those care homes that need turning around and bringing them all into up to the same quality.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And that manager's still with you?
She retired in last year.
That must have been a sad moment, but good for her.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Fantastic. And so now you've got a registered managers team that have you got registered managers in all your care homes now?
Most of them, I think we only got 2 vacancies.
Yeah.
So all the others have managers in place.
Do you share the knowledge and the expertise with the other care homes? Do your managers get together?
Yes, so managers get together in regional meetings. So the regional managers will have their own meetings. That is a sharing and learning. We also have 2 events that's called managers meeting. We bring all the managers and the senior level staff again to share and learn things. So there's always something to learn. There's always something changing. So we also have a comms meeting at the end of every month, last Friday of every month, where we want to make sure all the email communications are repeated, so there is effective communication in place.
Yeah, fantastic. That's really good. So it's been a very interesting journey so far. So what about the future? What's the next step to you, and what's going to happen going forward?
I have recently changed my role. So I was the CEO of the company. Now I am the executive chairman of the company. And Paul Newman, who is my new CEO, has been for 3 months. He will be concentrating on running Summit Care and We Care, whereas I will be concentrating on growing the company to be top 10 in the country.
Fantastic. That's really interesting. And so the future is still growing. You're going to be still growing the.
Yeah, so predominantly growing. There will be inevitable divestments at times, but so far we haven't divested anything. But we will keep on growing. So we want to be at 60 homes in the next 3.5 years, and then we want to be the top 10 in terms of volume turnover.
Yeah, fantastic. So I suppose in the next period is a little bit more growth. I think it has been, the last few years have been really difficult, haven't they? Because we've had problems with staffing, we've had problems with the new minimum wage shooting up, and the costs, and the local authority not paying us as much as we need, and that squeeze getting tighter and tighter. And I think the equalities of scale means that getting bigger makes that issue a little bit easier. The single operators now are finding it a real struggle, those single care homes.
So contrary to the national statistics, we only have 2.5% vacancy rate in the company.
That's brilliant.
Against a 13% for the industry. And we also have single-digit staff turnover.
Wow.
Right? So we don't have the level of people problems that people talk about. We still have some, but not as to the same magnitude of what the care industry is facing.
Absolutely.
That is because we do certain things that others don't do, right? And that's what brings us into that position. Yes, the NI increases have had an effect with councils not coming and bridging the gap, but we will have to find efficiencies through our own system to keep it going.
So you're going to tell us your secret. How do you do it?
How do I do it? I think it's very simple. We are a real living wage employer. We also have retention bonuses that we give, but more importantly, visible leadership. Every single person who works for us would have known me or seen me.
Fantastic. And that is really important. And I think that's also an inspiration to all your staff. They know how big your organisation is.
And we welcome new starters every month.
Yeah.
Personally, myself and the senior management team, we talk about where we came from, and everyone has an opportunity to do it.
Fantastic.
Right? So there is no reason. If I can go from a forecourt attendant to running the 16th largest company in care, everyone can do it.
Absolutely. And I think that is very inspirational. I think everybody that's everybody that works in care, you sometimes work in an organisation which will make you feel that's it, that's as high as you can get. But you're teaching them the sky's the limit. You work hard and
that's correct. Everyone can do it.
Yeah.
There's
Fantastic.
I haven't got a magic ball, right? So I've done it.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
But it's also your people who makes the difference.
Absolutely. That's really, really interesting. Thank you very much. And thank you for sharing your knowledge and inspiration to all of your staff out there and to all the people that know you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.